tonight. You gotta make your mark, load up on the roar, intent one last look in the mirror. They're gonna know your name, somebody's gonna take a second look. You're too cool to choose to ignore any angle, hypersexual serial beast. Wear it on your sleeve, hey baby, do you like it kind of rough? Or do you like it smooth like you? Nobody's gonna stop till they drop and they're dreaming. Oh, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Another exciting hour of PowerBomb Wrestling is on the air, ready to take off. I'm Terry Sullivan. This is Norm Wamer. Another outstanding hour as we prepare for later on today. Less than 24 hours.
Let's get this going.
No TV, man. We will be live at St. Clement's Hall on Tremainsville near Alexis. Lots of stuff to talk about.
I can't count the things that we're going to announce at the show coming up in less than 24 hours.
That's right, your secrets.
Doors will open at 4, bell time at 5. Some things are going to be changing up a little bit, and we'll clue you in if you are there.
Oh, okay. And we're also going to be talking about Mathews Ford. I think we'll have a pretty big announcement about that later on also.
Oh, we can tell you that we have a main event.
Oh, okay. Tell me.
That we can tell you.
Tell me.
For Mathews Ford, this is a free event on Saturday, August the 4th at 1 o'clock, Mathews Ford on Navarre Avenue in Oregon. And for our main event, the Bachelor Ben Boone will be defending his PBW heavyweight title against the winner of the 30-minute Ironman match between Brian Douglas and Celeste Taylor.
What a match that's going to be, no matter whether it's Celeste or Brian. And I think that's a good call, that they deserve, the winner deserves that.
Yeah, they've been going at it pretty good. I think that's going to be an interesting matchup, regardless of who it may be. And that 30-minute Ironman match is at July Fireworks, coming up in less than 24 hours at St. Clement's Hall. There's going to be so many things that August 4th depends on what happens at St. Clement's Hall. So they're tied into each other. So we can't give you the rest of the card yet, because we got to see what's going to happen here at St. Clement's Hall.
And who knows if Benjamin Boone will even make it to August the 4th, because this afternoon, starting at 5 o'clock, using the main event, he and Brandon Day against the Circus of Pain. Circus of Pain is out to annihilate those guys.
Yeah, no, there's no question about that. And we got Bobo Brazil Jr. as a special guest referee for that match to try to maintain some kind of order in the match, and I think that might be too much to ask for. But we're gonna recap things for you on this show and show you a little bit of everything. So we're gonna take you to our first match. We'll join it in progress. Atlas Hightower against Palmer Cruz, 2 of the 3 that are going to be in at three-way dance.
And Sean Casey, he beat Palmer Cruz in a cruiserweight title defense, but in a non-title match, Atlas Hightower knocked off Sean Casey. Upset, big upset.
The 3 of those leading contenders in the cruiserweight scene, cruiserweight title scene. I think you'd have to call this pretty even going in, and that's what we've certainly seen by the action early in this match. Oh! This time Hightower goes down with the elbow, and Cruz is in for the count. 2.
You know, back at April Anarchy, Palmer Cruz got a huge upset win over former champion Will Studd.
So he's riding high on that.
Atlas Hightower, about a month ago, got a shot at Ben Boone down in Findlay. Was not successful, but gave him everything that he could want.
He did. He looked real good in that match. He went toe-to-toe with the champion until Petal the Clown interfered. Cruz rushes in with all his body weight into Hightower. Gonna try it again. Oh! Another crossbody. And Hightower is down. Ooh.
Interesting strategy by Palmer Cruz that he seems to want to be the guy to use power and use physical strength.
Boy, he threw a dangerous double kick right into Atlas's chest. Boy, if that didn't knock the wind out of him. That could be exactly the advantage that Palmer Cruz needs.
You can't breathe, you can't win.
But you got to fight through things like getting the wind knocked out of you. He's going to hoist him up here. Cruz takes him up and over. In for the count again. Referee Dan Marley is there. Again, only 2. This has been an excellent match, an intriguing match going in, seeing who would take the advantage. So far, though, as we mentioned earlier, it's been pretty even.
I thought it was going to be interesting, too, to see who took what style. You know, you mentioned they weigh about the same. They're both in tremendous shape.
Yeah, and there was a great exhibition of strength from Cruz. He's going to go up here. What's he got in mind here? Some kind of superplex or? Well, Hightower broke that up. Oh! Comes off the middle rope with a drop kick. In for the count, we've got 2. Both of these men obviously in excellent condition. And that's all part of what you were talking about earlier, their desire to rise to the top. Conditioning is such a part of that. To be able to work through all the punishment that you take during a normal match, to persevere, to make your comebacks.
Scissors kick.
The Kickstarter Atlas Hightower launches one. Oh! Atlas Hightower's head introduced to the mat.
And a big DDT.
And the count goes in. They'll have a count of 10 until one or both get to their feet. Otherwise, this one could be over. Palmer in a little bit better shape. That DDT took a lot out of Hightower, but as we mentioned, he's got a lot of fortitude. He can dig deep. He's taking aim. Oh, and a miss by Hightower. Cruz is there, though.
Little showboating by Palmer Cruz.
We're getting some leverage off those ropes. Styling and profiling, drops down with the elbow. Again, a 2 count. Atlas Hightower looks a little winded. Still feeling the effects of those blows to the chest area that he's taken. Palmer would just as soon the referee stay in the corner and stay out of it. Look at that. Boy, that is some power.
Got him in the fireman's carry, but couldn't do anything with him. Suplex.
Oh, 3.
Did you get him
Was
or
that
no?
it? That was it. Yeah. Wow. Out of nowhere. But that's, that's the kind of thing you have to expect when you got a match with 2 young guns like this. That when it happens, it's going to come out of nowhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Kickstarter Atlas Hightower.
The referee apparently said that Hightower got his shoulder up, but Palmer Cruz did not. Wow, is that a tough call? He had a better angle than I did. Palmer Cruz is not happy, obviously.
Wamer, what's going on? That's what you tell me, man. The whole match is the game. I couldn't say not counting to 3. I couldn't say not counting to 3 the whole match. But the other day, you saw it. I worked hard. I came here to Toledo, all the way from West Palm Beach, for you to do this to me the other day. My shoulders were both down for a 3 count. I was counted out. and Atlas won somehow.
That's a hard loss. I don't blame you for being upset.
The referee's rule will stand.
Atlas, congratulations. That is an important victory, one for you in the win column. Somehow I feel that that's not exactly the most satisfying victory you've ever had.
You know what? After being dropped on your head, it's not that quite as satisfying. But I'm still here. Atlas Hightower still running strong. I still run this ring, no matter what the outcome is.
And his hand is raised in victory at the end. The winner, Atlas Hightower.
PowerBomb Wrestling is back in Toledo Sunday, July the 15th at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. The Circus of Pain, Pedo the Killer Clown, and Genghis Clown will battle the PBW champion, the Bachelor Ben Boone, and his partner, Unchained Brandon Day, this time with special guest referee Bobo Brazil Jr. You'll see the tag team titles defended along with the women's championship. Doors open at 4, bell time at 5. It's PBW coming up on Sunday, July the 15th in Toledo.
Brian Douglas is with us now. Brian, coming up in less than 24 hours, you face Celeste Taylor, and it's been a bit of an evolution in terms of your demeanor over the past several weeks. Initially, I think you were very hesitant to agree to a 30-minute Iron Man match, one of the most brutal, potentially savage matches in wrestling, but less than 24 hours it comes down. Now, you seem a lot more confident.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. You find out who the true Iron Man is, who can set the record and stand the test of time, if you will. But, you know, it's fine because, you know, I got the ace up my sleeveless shirt. And even if I don't have my shirt on, I've got the ace in my pocket, baby. And even if without these, I got the ace in my trunks, man. I don't need anything to beat Celeste Taylor but what I got. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He gets it. He gets it.
I'm not looking. We'll see how much he's got, folks. It's coming up in less than 24 hours, the 30-minute Iron match coming up today.
The only thing tougher than the men and women at PowerBomb Wrestling is a Ford F-150 at Mathews Ford, Oregon.
Oh my gosh, when the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes, and you don't think anything can be tougher than the wrestlers here, you got an F-150 from Mathews Ford? Maybe. It's a draw.
We're here at Mathews Ford, Oregon with Norm Wamer and PowerBomb Wrestling. Norm, what do we got?
Oh, we can't wait until Saturday, August the 4th, a free event right here at Mathews Ford, Oregon. 1 o'clock is going to be bell time. Fans are going to be able to come out, meet the wrestlers, enjoy an event for free.
That's going to be an absolutely explosive day. We can't wait for you to come on down.
So come on down to Mathews Ford, Oregon. Come see PowerBomb Wrestling. Mathews Ford, Oregon, make a great tag team. Tell them how it is, Ben.
Oh, let me tell you, it's going to be fun, exciting, thrilling, all the above, right?
Saturday, August the 4th, you are not going to want to miss it here at Mathews Ford, Oregon.
Remember, this is a great event for the entire family, and it's absolutely free.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
PowerBomb Wrestling is now available for live performances at your business or fundraiser. You can have a live PowerBomb Wrestling show either inside or outside to attract potential customers to your business. Also, PBW Wrestling can help you raise thousands of dollars for your nonprofit organization or charity. Find out more about the power of PowerBomb Wrestling and help your organization today. Contact us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at our website at pbwexcitement.com.
Back with more PowerBomb Wrestling, much more to come. You heard from Brian Douglas, going to see him in action in just a moment. And in the opening match on television, Palmer Cruz against Atlas Hightower. As you mentioned, they'll be 2/3 of the three-way dance. Sean Casey, the third man in that mix-up, as they go for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Yeah, the former Cruiserweight champion, Sean Casey. If you don't know who he is, you just joined us for the first time. He's wrestled all over the place. He's being featured in the Brock Lesnar DVD that the WWE just put out, because he was one of the
an
main guys
OVW,
that trained him.
Right, yeah.
So he's been around the business, and he is still fantastic.
The gyrating gigolo. Former
that's
Playgirl
one
model.
way to put it. But there's no, Atlas Hightower's had wins over both competitors, and Palmer Cruz has been very, very competitive. So it should be an absolutely fantastic match. Now, we mentioned Brian Douglas, Les Taylor in that 30-minute Iron Man match. We're going to show you what got to that match.
Oh, my gosh.
And these guys were former tag team partners. It's all fallen apart. And back at April Anarchy, they had a submission match as part of the feud.
One of the best matches I can remember seeing. And I say that a lot, and I really do mean it. This was an extraordinarily solid, good match.
If you like action and you like guys going at it back and forth, you're going to really like this. We're going to join this one in progress, though. This is the submission match. Brian Douglas and Les Taylor, and of course they're going to be part of the 30-man Iron Man match coming up here in less than 24 hours. Let's take you to Brian Douglas and Les Taylor.
So I think Douglas is, gradually trying to wear down his opponent.
But see, I just feel Les Taylor's more comfortable in this match. This does damage, but it doesn't get you a win.
But it weakens you if you get to the point where, you're just about had it, and then they slap the submission hold on you. That could be it. Oh, is he going to? Oh, he dropped him midsection first over that steel barricade. And that's the Brian Douglas of these days. Oh. Referee is going to have to go out there, and Brian Douglas ought to want to put some kind of a submission hold on Celeste right there.
Well, you can give up any time.
Yeah.
Whether you have a submission hold on you or not.
True.
We don't want a count out here, by any means.
Celeste Taylor trying to get back to his feet. Douglas is in the ring.
We want this settled. We don't want a count out here.
Yeah, this is trouble for Celeste Taylor. You saw him bound over the railing, and his leg gave out underneath him.
Now his ribs are damaged.
Got to find it hard to breathe.
Look at the guts. The heart.
Celeste hoists him up, but Brian Douglas is able to get out. But referee took a bump in the corner. Referee hit again. This is going to be interesting. Brian Douglas from the top, and Celeste Taylor, he's got the crossface.
Yeah, that's the Celeste lock. That's the Celeste lock.
Where's the referee? This is a submission. Is Brian Douglas going to tap?
He
sure
tapping.
is.
The ref's got it.
The referee was taken out of the action. He got hit by both the contenders here.
Clearly tapped out.
Well, we saw this the last time with these two. There was a tap out, but the referee again was taken out trying to get a chair out of the ring. So this is the second time in a row that Celeste Taylor has made Brian Douglas tap, but the referee hasn't seen it.
It's not right.
Celeste Taylor trying valiantly to get the referee back into it, and Brian Douglas has a chair. Watch out. Come on now. Oh! Celeste Taylor took the full impact of that chair, driven down across his back with the full force of Brian Douglas behind it. And he's not done with the chair yet.
No.
Now back to that leg he was working on originally.
No, this ain't right. Come on, ref.
And, oh no, there goes the knee. There goes Celeste Taylor's knee. The ligaments are gone, shot. Well, this is a submission match.
Wrong. This is just wrong.
Regardless of what happened, we're going to see if Celeste Taylor's going to give up or can he get to the bottom rope.
This is wrong.
He's not been able to, well, there he's moving a little bit, but I don't know how much Celeste Taylor could possibly have left. And Brian Douglas drags him back out into center ring.
Come on, Celeste.
Celeste Taylor exerting so much of his effort and his energy trying to get to those ropes. I don't know how much he can possibly have left.
This is wrong, Terry. This is just wrong. I'm not sure he's got anything. I don't know if he's conscious.
Well, if the arm goes down the third time, that's it. No, it did not. Celeste Taylor still has something left. Boy, give him credit.
It's unbelievable.
Talk about digging down deep.
He found a way to the ropes. Come on, let it off.
And just when you thought there was nothing more for Celeste Taylor to do, he turns the corner. He got to the rope, but the damage has been done. I think that knee is severely injured.
If it's not, it's only because of his unbelievable shape that he's in. It's the only way you could sustain not being seriously injured there.
But now Brian Douglas, who's always a dangerous man, is going to potentially be lethal here. Everything he has tried so far, he has not been able to achieve the victory. Oh, is he going to suplex him out of the ring?
No, I can't do that.
No, Or is it going to,
Celeste is going to bring it back.
Wow. This Celeste Taylor is Superman. He's wrenching.
Look at this.
Brian
That
Douglas
is all
up and
strength.
over. That's strength and guts.
Celeste lock. Celeste lock.
And there's nowhere for Brian Douglas to go.
Oh, that.
That's it. Wow, what a match.
I'm just speechless.
By a tap out, Sweet Dreams, Celeste Taylor.
That is as much guts and courage as I've ever seen in this ring. Amazing. He cannot even stand. And you got to wonder about the long-term damage here, as these two guys are trying to destroy each other. Terry's going to try and get some words from Celeste. I'm not sure it's going to happen. I'm not sure Celeste even knows where he is. Can't put any weight on that left knee.
It's not over, Celeste. I'll always beat you more than you beat me. Always.
Oh, what's that mean? And now Celeste Taylor's coming back.
Did you just say, after I just made you submit again, that you would always beat me more than I beat you? Is that really what you just said? So let me get this straight. you beat me 2 more times than I beat you. Is that what you're saying?
I beat you 2 more times, which I can. I win.
Would you beat me 5 more times than I beat you?
Easy.
Easy. Okay. What about 7 more times, Brian? Would you beat me 7 more times than I beat you?
7 times, 8 times, 9 times, 10 times. I don't care. I beat you more than you beat me.
That's a lot of confidence, brother.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Then how about next month? You and me, 30 minutes, Iron Man.
I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea.
Well, the challenge has been put out, Brian. They want you in an Iron Man match.
Where's the booker? I don't want an Iron Man match. Where's the booker?
PowerBomb Wrestling is back in Toledo Sunday, July the 15th at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. The Circus of Pain, Pedo the Killer Clown, and Genghis Clown will battle the PBW champion, the Bachelor Ben Boone, and his partner, Unchained Brandon Day, this time with special guest referee Bobo Brazil Jr. You'll see the tag team titles defended along with the women's championship. Doors open at 4, bell time at 5. It's PBW coming up on Sunday, July the 15th in Toledo.
Well, Celeste Taylor, I know for several weeks you've been preparing, you've been in the gym, you've been working out relentlessly. We know you're going to go 30 minutes, coming up in less than 24 hours. Yep. At the end of those 30 minutes, whoever's got the most pinfalls or submissions is the winner. You and Brian Douglas.
That's right. Brian talks about he has an ace up his sleeve and he likes to rhyme, and that's all fine and dandy, and that's actually pretty entertaining. I got a little chuckle out of it, but I've seen, because you know me and Brian, we've rode up and down the roads together. We've traveled and partied and done a lot of fun stuff. I've seen what Brian has up his sleeve, and it's very underwhelming, to say the least.
You've got 2 sensational singles matches so far between the former members of History in the Making. Less than 24 hours, it all comes down to this one, the 30-minute Iron Man match.
Save more at the Monroe Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Superstore when you drive home one of 4 amazing new models for only $178 a month. Drive home in a 2018 Dodge Charger GT all-wheel drive, 2018 Jeep Compass Limited, the all-new 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited, or the all-new 2018 Jeep Wrangler Limited Sport 4-wheel drive 4-door. Call the Low Payment Kings toll-free at 1-888-4-DODGE-1 or check out hundreds of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs at monroesuperstore.com.
Hi, Mortgage Marty here. Proud to announce I'm now at Fairway Mortgage. Long story, but at the end of the day, it's the perfect combination of great national talent and local everything. Our whole team's moving over, and I'm really blessed to have access to some of the best technology and tools in the industry, and yet still help you locally. You can reach out to us on the internet, on Facebook at Mortgage Marty, or just text me 419-461-0667.
Check out the brand new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Browse the brand new PBW t-shirts plus new embroidered PBW caps. You can also get your copy of Confessions of a Big Time Wrestler as the legendary Dr. Terry Graham peels back the curtain on the golden age of professional wrestling. Of course, you can always get big savings on advance tickets, and it's all of the new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Get your gear now.
Well, I think you all know what I meant about that high-quality match between Brian Douglas and Celeste Taylor. It's really on the line. So much is on the line in the 30-minute Iron Man match for the 2 of them coming up later today at St. Clement's Hall.
And I'm throwing something else on top of it, too.
Gosh,
that the winner of that match is going to get a shot at the heavyweight title in the Bachelor Ben Boone coming up on August the 4th at Mathews Ford, Navarre Avenue in Oregon, which will be a free event on a Saturday at 1 o'clock.
The 30-minute Iron Man match, whoever scores the most falls, pinfalls, or submissions in the 30 minutes is the winner ultimately of the 30-minute Iron Man match, and as you said, will then go on for the championship title.
Yeah, and I want to mention this too, is that at that free event on August the 4th. We're going to have Righteous Indignation is going to be there. Circus of Pain will be there. We know that Unchained Branded Day will be there. And both Brian Douglas and Celeste Taylor will be appearing on that card.
Back to later on today, less than 24 hours at St. Clement's. The women's title is at stake. Shauna Reed against Queen Amanata. Brian and Celeste, we've talked about that. In the main event, though, the Circus of Pain. They're coming just to decimate their opponents, Brandon Day and Benjamin Boone, with Bobo as the special referee, who I think is going to have to use his fists to control the clowns.
Right, and we're going to give you a taste of that coming up in just a little bit. But up next, we're going to show you and join in progress the tag team title match from April Anarchy, which was between the champions CIA and Righteous Indignation, which is Andy Shane and the Righteous Maker Rick Baker. And they're still not quite getting along perfectly, but they're getting along better. And this in itself was a terrific match.
Yep.
Righteous Indignation, CIA. Let's take a look.
Boy, when Andy Shane lays one in on you, you know you've been hit. Shane going to go for the count again. Denzel's in, though. Broke up the count. Here comes Rick Baker. As the referee again distracted.
Yeah, there was no tag.
Rick Baker taking over on Diamond Couture. Diamond has been weakened here. And that strategy we have seen before from Righteous Indignation is to isolate one member of the opponents and gradually work away at them. Suplex.
Textbook.
And Baker's in for the count. He's got two. Almost had him there. Look at Baker. He's got his hold in there. He's got the headlock, and look at him putting all his weight as just added pressure on the back of Couture.
Here's one thing I'm concerned, though, with CIA, with all the bodybuilding going on. Are they still doing their cardio?
Good point.
And
may be taking a back seat.
And the cutting carbs, which is what you do
That's right.
with your bodybuilding, how's that going to affect their endurance?
Denzel told me he's eating only healthy food now.
But, you know, bodybuilding's not about endurance.
And that healthy food I took to mean food that doesn't taste very good.
That's usually what it is. World would be a lot easier if it was the other way around.
If healthy food meant tacos. Wow, Couture slammed by Andy Shane. The tag team championship is at stake here, and Shane's had about enough from Denzel Titan.
You did see some people got sick by kale. That'll never happen to me.
Double team now. Righteous Indignation.
At some point, Diamond Couture's got to get a tag. I mean, this is as old as tag team wrestling is. Get one opponent, isolate him, and beat him down. That strategy has never changed.
That's because it's effective. It works. It's tried and true.
I mean, wrestling evolves like everything else. All kinds of moves and all kinds of different things, but that doesn't change. And Rick Baker, Andy Shane, they both know it.
And Rick Baker and Denzel. Oh, watch out. Diamond Couture reversed that attempt by Rick Baker. Stopped him in his tracks.
You know, Andy Shane's won tag titles with Bobo Brazil Jr. He's won them with Sean Casey.
And the tag is made. Here comes Shane. Tag is made on both sides. Oh, he just plowed right through it.
Oh, look at him. He's a bulldozer.
Denzel Titan, he is fired up.
Oh, right to the eyes.
Couture slammed into the barricade by Rick Baker on the outside. Andy Shane is going to the top, I think. Yes, he is. Or maybe.
Bad idea.
Just took a hard punch from Denzel Titan.
Oh, this is bad news for Andy Shane.
He's at the top now and going to take a superplex, I believe. Just a body-crushing move.
Can Denzel Tight capitalize?
That's the problem. It takes some out of the executor as well as the person who takes it.
Took a lot of time in covering him.
Baker though, keeping his eye on position.
He would have had the pin. Had Rick Baker not come into the ring. Look at that. Pretty good strength there by Rick Baker.
I'd say. Andy Shane down to the far corner. Couture is in to break up the cover.
Al, this is totally broken down. You got all four guys in the ring.
Oh, referee took a blow there. Steadied him a little bit. Couture with Baker in the corner.
Yeah, we don't need any of that.
No more reffy.
Oh! I don't think you got all of that, Terry.
Well, Andy Shane still got dropped from about 5.5 feet up. As Couture sent over the top, we're in for the count, but Baker was there. Nonetheless, Andy Shane did have the rope. Shane and Titan now. Shane got him up, and a stuff pile driver.
We could have new champions.
I think so. Couture being kept out.
We do.
Title change.
We got new tag team champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners. And the new PowerBomb Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Righteous Indignation. Andy Shane, it's been a long, hard road. A lot of tag teams have been left in your wake, but tonight you're going home with the gold.
I hate to say it, but Rick Baker was the wiser man tonight. He called me down to the end of the road, brother. I'm with you. By hook or by crook. Everyone goes down to righteous indignation, and we will do it as you say, righteously.
It's about time you got some sense in your head. I don't know what that shaking hand stuff is about, but I do know one thing. Righteous indignation is the PowerBomb Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And it's going to stay that way.
Hey, I want to say, too, you guys gave me all kinds of hell when I put you two together. You are a great wrestler. You are a great wrestler. This is what you could do together. Congratulations.
PowerBomb Wrestling is back in Toledo Sunday, July the 15th at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. The Circus of Pain, Pedo the Killer Clown, and Genghis Clown will battle the PBW champion, the Bachelor Ben Boone, and his partner, Unchained Brandon Day, this time with special guest referee Bobo Brazil Jr. You'll see the tag team titles defended along with the women's championship. Doors open at 4, bell time at 5. It's PBW coming up on Sunday, July the 15th in Toledo.
It's less than 24 hours. It's coming up at 5 o'clock this afternoon. That's bell time at St. Clement's Hall here in Toledo. And it's all coming to a head for the PBW Tag Team Championship. The new champions, Rick Baker and Andy Shane, against Cody Hawk and the 5 Most Wanted.
Remember to breathe. Yeah, we're going to let loose in the ring. See, now that me and Andy Shane are gelling, now that I know this man, I know how he acts, I know what he's going to do, and I could probably say the same, that he knows what I'm going to do. And see, we're going to stay cool until we get in that ring. And when we get in there at 5 Most Wanted, when the bell rings, the enforcer's going to let loose. The righteous maker, Rick Baker, is going to let loose. And the 5 Most Wanted is going to wish they never came to PowerBomb Wrestling. They're going to wish they never stepped in the ring to get in there with the PBW Tag Team Champions. And they're definitely going to wish that Andy Shane, remember to breathe, and the righteous maker Rick Baker didn't go all out and go upside their head.
He's got it under control now, but a little bit later on today.
I always have it under control. This is Andy being cool. Look at this right here. The line in the sand has been drawn. It has been drawn right there, this far and no farther. You will not get an opportunity to take these belts. You will get an opportunity to make it look like you're going to get a shot at them. But when you step in that ring, you have no chance, 5 Most Wanted. You have no chance because you're in there with Rick Baker and Andy Shane. A way of life is deviated septums. A way of life is busted spleen. A way of life is I'm going to break your freaking leg. I'm going to mess your pretty faces up. And I'm going to leave you lying back the mat, looking up at the ceiling, wondering what just happened. Well, I'm going to tell you what just happened. You just got your teeth knocked down your freaking throat by righteous indignation. This is cool. I am calm. Wait till you see me get freaked out.
It all starts at 5 o'clock this afternoon, folks, coming up at St. Clement's Hall here in Toledo.
The only thing tougher than the men and women at PowerBomb Wrestling is a Ford F-150 at Mathews Ford, Oregon.
Oh my gosh, when the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes, and you don't think anything can be tougher than the wrestlers here, you got an F-150 from Mathews Ford? Maybe. It's a draw.
We're here at Mathews Ford, Oregon with Norm Wamer and PowerBomb Wrestling. Norm, what do we got?
Oh, we can't wait until Saturday, August the 4th, a free event right here at Mathews Ford, Oregon. 1 o'clock is going to be bell time. Fans are going to be able to come out, meet the wrestlers, enjoy an event for free.
That's going to be an absolutely explosive day. We can't wait for you to come on down.
So come on down to Mathews Ford, Oregon. Come see PowerBomb Wrestling. Mathews Ford, Oregon, make a great tag team. Tell them how it is, Ben.
Oh, let me tell you, it's going to be fun, exciting, thrilling, all the above, right?
Saturday, August the 4th, you are not going to want to miss it here at Mathews Ford, Oregon.
Remember, this is a great event for the entire family, and it's absolutely free.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good. It's that good no matter what your taste. It's that good. Come early, stay late. Burgers and beer, a shot of cheer. Great food and fun. It's that good here. Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
PowerBomb Wrestling is now available for live performances at your business or fundraiser. You can have a live PowerBomb Wrestling show either inside or outside to attract potential customers to your business. Also, PBW Wrestling can help you raise thousands of dollars for your nonprofit organization or charity. Find out more about the power of PowerBomb Wrestling and help your organization today. Contact us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at our website at pbwexcitement.com.
I think I said during the commentary, 4 of the top performers in wrestling anywhere today. New champions, righteous indignation. It's been a long time coming. You saw something, put the 2 of them together, and boy, I tell you, it's really paid off. But coming up later on today at St. Clement's Hall, righteous indignation against 2 of the 5 most wanted. Sean Casey's clique.
Right, Cody Hawk, Kenny Urban will be on the other side of that, and we'll see who else shows up. Sean Casey, part of that as well. Also, the women's champion, Shauna Reed, part of the 5 most wanted. So I get the feeling that this is the tip of the iceberg who may be coming in for these guys.
5 most wanted, definitely don't underestimate them. Cody Hawk, one of the most skilled in professional wrestling today. Another guy who's been around the country and various places around the world as well.
So that should be an interesting tag team title match that will be on the line as well. All right, we'll get you to our main event here on this show and give you a little taste, if you have not seen this, of the Circus of Pain, which is Pedo the Killer Clown and Genghis Clown, who's actually bigger than Pedo, which I didn't think was possible, but is. And they took on the Bachelor Ben Boone, who is the PBW champion, along with Unchained Brandon Day. And as you might suspect, it was chaos.
Yeah, every time Boone or Day got a leg up, so to speak, in the match, it was outside interference.
Which wasn't often.
No, but they were stopped in their tracks by one of the outside people, Dr. Jerry Graham, who's no longer around, will not be a factor, and Bobo Brazil, I think, will be able to counter any other outside factors.
And because of the ending, they asked for another shot at him. Let's take you to it. Circus of Pain against the Bachelor Benjamin Boone and Unchained Brandon Day.
And Boone again heading over to try for the tag, but the ringmaster is distracting the referee. This is just almost futile for the referee. And the tag is finally made. The referee saw it. Here comes the fresh man. Brandon Day takes over. He's taken on both of the clowns. Pedo backed into the corner. Brandon comes back into Genghis and back to Pedo. Oh! He just dropped Brandon Day. Took all the wind out of his sails. And Boone back in the ring at the mercy of the clown. But here comes Brandon Day from the top rope. And
big clothesline off the top.
He took Genghis off his feet. And I don't think that's an easy task, too. Credit to... Oh, the clowns crash into each other. And Brandon Day has Pedo locked in one side of the ring. Benjamin Boone with Genghis on the other side. Referee is trying to get Pedo unhooked from the ropes. In the meantime, Jerry Graham and... Oh, he threw powder. And the referee didn't see it. Some kind of powder. That could be Moncel's powder.
Come on, ref.
That's a powder which burns the eyes. And from the looks of the way it's affected these two, that's exactly what it is. And now they're in dangerous situation here, in danger of being counted out of the ring, but they can't see. The ringmaster.
4-on-2 and you can't even win that without all this?
The ringmaster laying in the cane, and the count is going into 8. It's 9, and it's over. Ring the bell.
This is ridiculous.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by a countout, the Circus of Pain.
What have you wrought on PowerBomb Wrestling?
I have wrought the vengeance of Graham. You people have been screwing me over, cheating these fans out of my presence and my skill and my ability. Now, let them pay the price. I got an announcement to make, Mr. Sullivan. Ringmaster, control them, please. Control them. Genghis Clown and Pedo the Clown. I'm turning them loose. The voices, ow! Beat you! The voices have told me, Dr. Graham, it's time for sabbatical. It's time to wander the earth, to walk into the horizon, to find the meaning of life, to better serve mankind. And so I am officially turning the management, leadership of Pedo and Genghis Clown over to the ringmaster. And he would love to have a few words for you and maybe for some other half-wits in your promotion.
Dr. Jerry Graham is bowing out. You're taking over, ringmaster?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the circus of pain, the greatest thrill on earth. Behold the devastation, the annihilation, and because of this compilation, you will see terror, 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 terror. What do we want? We want it all. We want it all. We want it all. Devastation, chaos, insanity, one at a time, one wrestler at a time, one manager at a time, one ring announcer at a time, one owner at a time, one audience at a time. We want it all. All.
Dad, Brandon, you guys, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts? Our thoughts? Listen, everybody here saw what happened tonight. Everybody saw we had the clowns packing. Everybody saw we had the beat. They had to resort to this. Look at this. Look at this. You know something? I think next month we need to go one-on-one with them again. Don't you agree?
If you want one-on-one, well, you and Brandon against the Clowns. The board of directors will not give me 2 referees, but what I can do is make the special referee Bobo Brazil Jr. Because I'll be damned if that son of a bitch right there destroys this promotion on the way out the door. That is not the legacy you are going to live and leave here in Toledo. And you got my word on that.
PowerBomb Wrestling is back in Toledo Sunday, July the 15th at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. The Circus of Pain, Pedal the Killer Clown, and Genghis Clown will battle the PBW champion, the Bachelor Ben Boone, and his partner, Unchained Brandon Day, this time with special guest referee Bobo Brazil Jr. You'll see the tag team titles defended along with the women's championship. Doors open at 4, bell time at 5. It's PBW coming up on Sunday, July the 15th in Toledo.
Fans, we've waited 4 weeks now. It's coming up in less than 24 hours. St. Clement's on Tremainsville. 5 o'clock is action time. You're going to see a tag team whose destiny is going to take place tonight in the ring at St. Clement's Hall as they take on the Circus of Pain. It's going to be Benjamin Boone and Brandon Day, along with special guest referee Bobo Brazil.
You know what? I'm done talking. Tonight, I'm going to let these do my talking for me.
As Brandon said, not a whole lot more left to say. It's action coming up today.
Jerry Graham, you turned your back on PowerBomb Wrestling. You turned your back on this championship, and you've turned your back on everything, on everybody here in this company. We're going to turn you around. Brandon, Day and I, we're going to face you. We're going to beat you, send you packing. And that's all there is to it.
PowerBomb Wrestling coming up later today. Bell time is 5 o'clock at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Save more at the Monroe Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Superstore when you drive home one of 4 amazing new models for only $178 a month. Drive home in a 2018 Dodge Charger GT all-wheel drive, 2018 Jeep Compass Limited, the all-new 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited, or the all-new 2018 Jeep Wrangler Limited Sport 4-wheel drive 4-door. Call the Low Payment Kings toll-free at 1-888-4-DODGE-1 or check out hundreds of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs at monroesuperstore.com.
Check out the brand new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Browse the brand new PBW t-shirts plus new embroidered PBW caps. You can also get your copy of Confessions of a Big Time Wrestler as the legendary Dr. Terry Graham peels back the curtain on the golden age of professional wrestling. Of course, you can always get big savings on advance tickets, and it's all of the new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Get your gear now.
Well, if you've been with us the entire hour today on PowerBomb Wrestling, I think you can't help but be impressed by the quality of the athletes that we present to you on PowerBomb, and you've seen exactly why so many of the matches are going to take place later on today at St. Clement's Hall.
Doors will open at 4, bell time at 5. You don't know where St. Clement's Hall is. It's 2990 Tremainsville Road near Alexis. It's right near Whitmer High School, just a stone's throw or maybe a 4-iron from Whitmer High School. So doors open at 4, bell time at 5. Tickets available at the door if you don't have your tickets in advance. Let's go over this card because this is one that you are not going to want to miss.
Circus of Pain on the main event, Peto and Genghis the Clown against Benjamin Boone, the PBW heavyweight champion, and his tag team partner, Brandon Day. I think a lot of this tag team, I think a lot of their chances. Referee is Bobo Brazil to try to keep the Clowns in some semblance of sanity.
We will have the tag team titles up for grabs as the new champions, Righteous Indignation, Andy Shane, the Enforcer, and Brick Baker, the Righteous Maker, will defend against the 5 Most Wanted, Cody Hawk and Kenny Urban.
5 Most Wanted members, Shauna Reed, the PBW Women's Champion. She hasn't been around a while, a few months, but she's back against Queen Aminata. You can look her up on YouTube if you want to see what she's made of. This is going to be a good match.
All right, also 30-minute Iron Man match, and it will be not only who gets the most falls, but the winner of the match is going to get a title shot coming up on August the 4th at Mathews Ford in Oregon. So Brian Douglas, Sweet Dreams Celeste Taylor will settle things in this Ironman match.
Then the triple threat match could go anyway. Sean Casey against Atlas Hightower against Palmer Cruz. The cruiserweight belt is up for grabs.
And there'll be a couple of more matches on the card, and also, well, I'll share a number of things at the event.
Your secrets.
It won't be for long, and you'll be able to see them live. Doors open at 4, bell time at 5, and make sure you put on your calendar Saturday, August the 4th at Mathews Ford in Oregon. It's going to be a free event, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we hope to see you there. Terry, thanks.
See you tonight.
See you in a very short time at St. Clement's Hall.